What's up, boys? It's your boy J Pizzy. We back with another video. Today we're going to be covering the NEOS deck, pure NEOS. We're playing pure NEOS with inside of my solo right now. I'm really loving the deck. I've been able to pull off the Cosmo lockdown play so many times. Runick has no chance. Sprite has no chance. I've beaten Sprite so many times with this deck. It's the ultimate anti-Sprite deck because there's so many plays you can make with this NEOS deck that Sprite just has no way to play through them. So let's go straight into the deck list, man. Forget all this talking. Let's go. Okay, boys. So here we go. The NEOS, the pure NEOS deck list. Jaden will be so proud of the boy. So, what we got here, I'm going to say this right now. The deck bricks sometimes. I would say out of 5 hands, you're going to brick twice. I'm sorry, you're going to brick twice. It happens. I think at the end of this breakdown of this overview, I'm going to show you guys 2 draw 5. Well, we'll do 5 draw 5s, but I'll tell you how many of them are bricks, right? And then if you guys want to see a combo video on how to turbo out all your NEOS fusions inside of this deck, just let me know in the comments and I'll make a combo video, no problem. Got you guys with that one. All right, so going through the deck list, I run 1 NEOS. I feel like 1 NEOS and 2 Spirit NEOS of the Spirit of the NEOS works for me. Some people run 3 Spirit of the NEOS, but then you have to run 2 Elemental Hero NEOS. I don't really like those odds, so I just run 1 NEOS, and then I run 3 Cross Keeper. The reason I run 3 Cross Keeper is because I want that balance of having more ability to special summon NEOS in my deck. So if you want to drop off one of the Cross Keepers, I would recommend adding another monster that at least special summons from your hand, like the Elemental Hero monster that once you normal summon it, you can special summon a level 4 or lower hero monster from your hand, right? That works good as a replacement for one of your Cross Keepers, but I personally like 3 Cross Keepers. We're running one Aqua, 1 Grand Mole, and 1 Panther. The reason we're running these 3 is because Aqua can be sent from your deck to the graveyard, Grand Mole and Panther can be searched with Nebula. That's how I like to run it. We're running 3 Ash to stop all the Maxi Copium. Okay, that's the only card you need to worry about this deck. We run 3 Ash, 2 Call Buys. It's our only hand traps. You run into Maxi, you Ash the Maxi. Maxi gets played on your turn, you Call Buy to grave it. Everything else, you know, choose your Maxis and your Ashes correctly, but I always aim for the Maxi. If I think my opponent has Maxi, I am aiming for the Maxi. I will let them combo off and then save my Ash just for the Maxi, because if you let your opponent get advantage off of this deck, you're just gonna lose. So I rather just negate the Maxi and then play through their board directly with the NEOS cards. If your opponent does not set up at least 5 interruptions, you can easily win with this deck, and I can show you guys that. Forward after the hand traps, we got 2 Stratos. Stratos is to search off of our Hero Lives, and then sometimes I use Hero Lives to go into Shadow Mist. Here's my version of the deck. I run 1 Prisma. If you have Prisma in hand and you're able to search your Nebula, if you're able to use Nebula to search your Planetary and your Mole, you can normal summon Prisma, send Aqua Dolphin, and now you have Cosmo set up for your opponent's turn. I like Prisma in this deck. It's a cool tech card to put in here, and plus with Prisma within the deck, End Shuffle and a Hero Lives is a 2-card Cosmo. So I can't wait to show you guys that combo. It's a really dope combo where you use End Shuffle to send away Prisma and you're able to go into your Cosmo on your opponent's turn. Okay, so we're running 1 Liquid Soldier just to get the draws off. Harpy's Feather Duster in case we come up against Eldritch. There's a lot of Eldritch people coming out there now because of the alternate art of Eldritch the Golden Lord, so be careful of that. I run 1 Polymerization, 1 Reinforcements of the Army. The only card I search off of reinforcement is Cross Keeper. 1 Miracle Fusion, such a great card. A Hero Lives, I run 3. A lot of people play this at 2 and play NEOS Fusion at 3. I don't like that ratio. I like the other one, which is a Hero Lives at 3, NEOS Fusion at 2. Miracle Contact. This sometimes can be a brick. If you don't have enough cards in your hand or on the field or in your graveyard, this is completely a brick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it's the only brick I have in the deck. Usually out of 5 cards, you can draw more cards around this that can probably unbrick it, but usually it's a brick if you draw it. Most of the times, if you have the entire field set up and your graveyard and your hand set up, you want to search it out for Spirit of NEOS. Okay, so Engage. Engage is such an amazing card. Engage NEOS Space. This card is such an amazing card. You send one Neos or Elemental Hero from your hand to the graveyard, and then you send one from your deck, and you're able to literally special summon a Neos or a Elemental Hero from your deck. That's so dope, because then you could Toggle out Spirit, you can set up Mist in your graveyard, and you can send one of your Neo space that's in your hand to the graveyard. So now you have a setup and a Mist in the graveyard to now try to, all you need to do is get Nebula, to search for your Panther and your Mole. But you have to do that before you do this combo, because once you use Engage, you're locked into Fusion Monsters only. I run 2 Contact, this is the ratio I like, 2 End Shuffles, 2 Mass Change for the Mass Change package. You can switch this out for the DPE package, so what you'll do, you switch out the Mass Changes, and then you'll just put in DPE, right? 2 Call Buys for the Max E, and 2 Favorite Contacts. You never want to draw into Favorite Contact unless it's like a really lucky draw and you draw into other starters. But if you draw into Favorite Contact and you don't have other starters, it's a brick, right? So extra deck, we have Flame Wingman for the new card, Shining Neos Wingman, Elemental Hero Shining Neos Wingman, right? Flame Wingman, Dark Law, we have Blast, Dark Neos, Aqua Neos, Grand Neos, Brave Neos, Sunrise, Absolute Zero, Acid, DPE should not be here. I'm sorry, DPE should not be here. I was trying out the Fusion Destiny package, it wasn't working out for me, so I only dropped it for a Brave Neos. So usually I run 2 Brave Neos in the replays that you guys are going to see, but I was testing the DPE package, it wasn't really working in the deck. 1 Nebula and 1 Cosmo. This right here, Shining Neos, is such a dope card, man. It's so satisfying summoning him. I'm so upset that I wasn't able to win that Swordsoul game by summoning him, because that would have been such a dope replay. But I'm still going to show you guys the replay, even though I lost. It doesn't matter. We're still going to show it off. And then 1 Cosmo and 1 extra hero internal driver. So we're going to go ahead and do the draw 5. Oh my god. We draw Engage, Stratos, Instant Contact. Stratos, normal summon, search your Spirit, and then Keeper and special summon Spirit, and boy can you combo off with this, okay? So amazing hand. So let's do another draw 5 sample. Again, we're going to do 5. So we have Spirit and we have Shadow. This is not a brick. I think you could, a hero lives into Stratos, Stratos has Bubble, normal Shadow Miss, link off into, yeah, this is not a brick. You can actually make some plays with this, okay? Next draw 5. Let's see what we have here. Okay, reinforcement into Stratos, Stratos normal summon, add Spirit, Crosskeeper, special summon Spirit, Spirit activate, and you just combo off from there. And then you can actually use Spirit, you can actually special summon your normal Neos, and then use Stratos and your normal Neos to go into Driver, and then use Engage, send your Mole, and then send your and then use Driver to search your Panther, and you can actually send your Aqua to the graveyard with Neos Fusion by summoning your Aqua Neos. Listen, this is literally Cosmo Neos and other interruptions. So come on, no brick. All right, no brick. Come on, what are we doing? This is 4. Brick. See, so this is where the brick happens. So we have 5 draws, 1 brick. Okay, so let's see if we draw 1, if it's still gonna be a brick. Okay, so let's go straight into the gameplays. And I hope you guys enjoyed the replays, and I hope you guys are having fun with the new Sprite of Miracles pack. Okay, let's go. All right, so because I'm a real one, I'm gonna show you guys the loss. So we drew into reinforcements of the army, 2 a hero lives, 1 call by, and 1 instant contact. So I'm just gonna let his Swordsoul plays go off. He goes into his Shishao, regular Swordsoul plays, and then I think he goes into Baron, right? Yeah, and then he uses Longing, discard Taie into Baron the floor, and then Longing effect, take 12. Okay, so here's my turn, and again, I lose this duel, but I want you guys to see like how close this duel was. So he's gonna activate Ash. I'm gonna activate Call By to stop his Ash. He's gonna activate Baron to negate the Call By. But as you guys can see, I have 2 a hero lives, right? So if the first one had went through, I probably would have won the duel. So Stratos, he's going to get to negate Stratos, that's fine. And then we're going to use Reinforcements of the Army to grab Prisma, and then we're going to use Instant Contact into Wingman. Send these to a world, go for Internal Driver. Internal Driver, I'm going to try to activate. Dude, if I had pulled this Internal Driver off, this duel would have ended differently. So we use Prisma to sell Elemental Hero NEOS to the graveyard, and then we use Miracle Fusion to go into our Shining Wingman NEOS, pop his whole field, and then couldn't go for game, unfortunately. If I had maybe the other Link monster that gets attack points based on the amount of cards that's in my graveyard, I probably would have won this duel. So he Lightning Storms me. Obviously it doesn't affect Shining Wingman, and then the card that he drew was Vashuda, so you know, I lost. But it's cool because let's go with the wins now, right? So let me just show you guys all the wins. So this is against Runick. As you can see, the hand we got is not the greatest because we have no normal summon to use max change on. So he's gonna set up his regular Runick stuff, add his Alterer, and I can't target any of his Runick cards to get destroyed, right? Or banished or anything like that. So he sets up Ultimate Protection. So I'm gonna Reinforcement into Keeper. Keeper is gonna I activated a Hero Lives to special summon Bubble, and then Keeper to special summon Hero Spirit. To grab Engage, and then we go into Hero NEOS, Engage, send Grand, and send Miss, so we can get extra advantage. So we get to grab Polymerization, and then Mist is going to activate for me to be able to grab Stratos, right? And that was my normal summon. So Stratos normal summon, I was just trying to bait the card out of his hand to see what it was, so I can mass change my Bubble Man into Acid. The reason why I wanted to mass change my Bubble Man into Acid is so I could pop all of his spell cards so he can't activate Runick cards from his hand anymore, right? So Acid is gonna pop all his spell cards, spells and traps, and he's still gonna get to banish 2, which is fine, right? And then we do Polymerization, Acid and Stratos into Sunrise. Sunrise, I thought could search Miracle Fusion, but I missed that Miracle Fusion got banished. But we still got to draw 2 off of Keeper, and then we drew into Instant Contact, so I went straight into Brave NEOS, attack to be able to search for my favorite contact, because I see that I have Aqua in the grave, he's already banished my Panther, and I have Grand Mole in the graveyard. So I set favorite contact, and now I just wait to special summon my Cosmo NEOS. So we send everything back to the deck and we go straight into Cosmo NEOS. He should not have been able to activate this, but I guess he was able to activate it. But he did have to set his spell. He had to set the Runick Fountain, which is cool. And now we can go straight into battle. I did Sunrise, straight into battle, and then he's just going to pop my Cosmo, which is fine. Sunrise still gets to pop his Fountain, so he's on the disadvantage right now. So I'm very shocked he didn't back out, but he stayed in the game. He's going to try to Destruction, special summon, and then he's going to try to grab back Fountain. And I think I drew into... Yeah, I drew into End Shuffle. So with End Shuffle, I'm able to turbo out Hero Spirit, and then Hero Spirit grab NEOS Fusion into Grand Mole. I can target his Fangs and send it back to his extra deck and just go for game. I did one more draw just in case I was able to pick anything up, so I just went for game, right? So that was this duel. So clearly the matchup works against Runick, right? Alright, so here's another matchup. I'm gonna speed this one up because it's Runick Tri-Brigade, or Tri-Brigade Runick, however you want to call it. So he goes Beaver special summon blue into, I believe this is red, yeah, and then Gigantic into his Tri-Brigade plays. And boy, do I have a feel that I have to break right now with my NEOS deck, right? Our hand is not a brick. It depends on what we draw. We have Engage, so we can shuffle back Aqua. We can send Aqua to the graveyard and Mist to be able to search. And we have Reinforcement of the Army. So let's see what happens. Right, he gets full combo off, I believe. Yeah, he does get full combo off. He goes into Lambda. I don't think he had, if he did have the Psychic Gamma in his hand, he had to send it back to be able to hold trap. So I drew into another engage, so we're gonna start off with engage, lock me into fusions, that's cool. We special summon Spirit, grab Poly, Spirit is gonna activate, Mist is gonna activate, and then he's gonna activate Red to negate my Mist. I'm gonna search Instant Contact, and then we're gonna go into Elemental Hero NEOS. We're gonna call by the grave his Bearbrum. I was thinking that I was gonna be able to stop the special summon of this Tri-Brigade, but that didn't work. It's cool. It's whatever. It's whatever, guys. We're still about to destroy this strike player, okay? So anyway, so reinforcements of the army, Keeper to the hand, and then Keeper is gonna activate. So we get to special summon back Mist, Instant Contact. We go into Dark. We go into Dark NEOS. Both of their effects are negated, which is fine. We use Poly. And then we mass change my Dark NEOS away so that he couldn't target to send it back to my hand. So now every card that he sends to the graveyard, it gets banished and fed. Instead, we special summon Sunrise, go into Miracle, and we go into Absolute Zero. He's gonna activate Elf, grab Jet, which is fine because we get to banish a monster that he puts in his hand and we banish his Jet. So Sunrise pop his Elf, try to go for game. I think he backs out. I'm not too sure. Does he back out? I think he still plays it. No, he just backs out. Yeah. So this is not the one where he still plays it. I have a replay where the guy still played after. But on to the next one. Okay, so this one is Lifetime Sprite. Boy, there's so many sprites out here. So he goes starter, blue search, red. Oh no, carrot. I'm sorry. And he's just gonna pop off. He's gonna go into Elf. Elf special summon carrot. Boy, does he pop off. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, so this is Lifetime Sprite, but I guess his hand was only Sprite. So we go a hero lives. Special summon Prisma. Prisma activate, show Aqua, send Aqua Dolphin. He doesn't know what we're going for here. Special summon, normal summon Stratos. He's gonna droplet my Stratos, but I'm gonna mass change Stratos. And then he's gonna negate my mass change. That's cool. I'm just trying to bait him out here because the real trouble is end shuffle. End shuffle, send Prisma, special summon my Spirit, and here we go. We go for favorite contact, Spirit. Go into my Elemental Hero NEOS, and then we special summon into Driver, Devicer. Sorry about that. And then Devicer show Panther. So grab Panther to the hand. Set contact, and we just wait. Now we just wait. Activate contact. He's gonna activate Call by the Grave, thinking that it's gonna stop me from being able to special summon Cosmo. Send everything back to my deck. Special summon Cosmo. Back out. Later. See you, Lifetime Sprite. All right, that's what we do over here. All right, so this last replay is just for shits and giggles, because he really does take me on a loop here. So I'm gonna activate engage. Special summon Spirit, grab Poly. We sent Mist, so Mist grabs us Prisma, and we get to grab favorite contact. We send by Prisma, normal summon, send Grand Mole, and then we end shuffle out Stratos, grab Bubble, Poly, Bubble, Element into Sunrise. Sunrise grab us Miracle. Yep, there we go. And then we set and pass. So we have Aqua in the graveyard and Grand Mole. So there's really nothing we can special summon here. I think I messed up. I was supposed to be able to send or grab Panther, but I think I played my engage too early. So, which is fine, it's whatever. So we went into Absolute Zero instead. I'm gonna activate Mass Change to send Absolute Zero because he tries to banish, just so I can pop his field. And then he's gonna activate Interrupted Kaiju to then, yeah, send everything back to his hand, and then he's basically gonna try to attack me for game here. But I have Spirit of NEOS, so this is another tech in the deck. Spirit of NEOS in battle phase can get special summon and it can't be destroyed by battle. So there you go with the NEOS protection. Yeah. We protected. Anyway, so I think I end the duel right here. Instant contact into Wingman, Keeper, special summon Spirit. We go back into Elemental Hero NEOS. We normal summon Stratos, grab Prisma to my hand, Miracle Fusion into Shining NEOS Wingman. Dope card, such a dope card. Cross Keeper draws me 2. I send back Prisma, and then I pop 03 and we go for game. I think we went for game. And shuffle to shuffle everything back. I think he just sees the writing on the wall, so he just backs out. So, all right, so that's the deck list. Some edits that I would make to the deck. Let me just show you guys those edits really quickly. So one edit that you can possibly make to the deck is that you add in Solid Soldier. This allows you to special summon a level 4 from your hand. It lets you to go into your driver a lot easier. It's a 1-card driver. Another card that you can tech into here, you can obviously put the Rainbow Dragon package. I would drop Miracle Fusion, and then all you need to do is add in your Rainbow NEOS and then Rainbow Dragon, and then you just drop Miracle. I would drop Miracle personally, and then in your extra deck I would probably drop the extra Brave NEOS, right? But Brave NEOS has come in clutch to win me games, so it's all up to you guys. There's another tech where you can tech in a connector, right? So what people do is you drop the Rainbow package, and then you can tech in your connector. Where is connector? Where's connector? Related cards, connector. So they would tech in one connector as an extra normal summon. So now Stratos and connector is your normal summons. You try to avoid normal summon anything else in the deck, except for Aqua Dolphin. If you can normal summon Aqua Dolphin, take something from your opponent's hand and gives you Hair and Awareness. It's a good starter too. So yeah, so that's some cards that you could tech in. Oop, that was a mistake right there. So let's just discard these changes. So that's some cards you could tech in. There's obviously a whole bunch of other ways you can play this deck. You can drop off one of your hero lives, add 2 of your E heroes, which is 2 of your emergency calls. People do that as well. I know that there's some people that like to play more Neo spaces, so maybe they tech in Scarabs, but if you tech in Scarabs, then you have to now pick if you tech in Scarab, then you now also have to play Flare Neo. So I didn't choose to tech it in, and Flare Neo's effect is not the greatest in my opinion. So yeah, so now that you guys know how to play the deck, you have different tech options. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a combo video of me showing you guys how to turbo out Cosmo with just engage and shuffle. And then there's another combo where you can turbo out Cosmo with a hero lives and end shuffle, right? So I can show you guys all those combos. Just let me know if you guys want a combo video. But anyway, it's been your boy J Pizzy. Hope you guys are enjoying the Heroes deck. Let's go NEOS, right? And have a good one. Take care. Peace.